Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovative, and amazing Propagandacast. With me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master of propaganda, heroes like Defender of the Fatherland, your sanctioned source of great communist entertainment. Off it to 1v1 on Faymonville Approach. In the southeast, it is Dumais fighting for Deutschland with a spicy double Kettenkreuzer start here already off the fields there. Straight here with the Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision in northwest. It is a man, so Momo, you say he is Momo4sho. Fighting here for the British Empire, the Commonwealth here with the Seminole Division, the Desert straight into the Australian Defence Battle Group, and some actual Australians. Not those fake Australians you see, being sold down the street. Those are fake Australians. So, double Kettenkreuzer here out for Dumais, definitely focusing on a lot of early capturability here. Risky and bold in some regards, but certainly could leave Momo certainly feeling a bit down. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast, and a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking reveals, helps out immensely. But yeah, double Kettenkreuzer, definitely a risky kind of opening, not one I'd recommend to the average player. Like a single dingo out of Momo4sho, for example, could really leave Dumais Kettenkreuzer quite crushed. So, highly risky here. But that said, it could allow him to just grab most of the map very fast and scale up his economy swiftly, and it's bigger stuff fast. So there's definitely a meaning to this madness. But again, it is risky, and it's certainly not something I'd recommend to most players. So there you go, he's even going for the cutoff points. He's daring, Momo here to, keep running after his Kettenkreuzer. There's also a bit of a, psychological element to these Kettenkreuzer. They're meant to frustrate and annoy Momo4sho here. So there's obviously also going to be a lot of skill required just to keeping the Kettenkreuzer alive, because, overextending the Kettenkreuzer this far can also quickly go poorly. We got double Australian section there for Momo, though, who's definitely going for more conventional infantry approach. We got dull machine guns for Dumais here. So again, it's an aggressive disruptor strategy, clearly focused on, getting the economy going. And there you go. He's trying to keep the sappers off the field point, so he can just run a neutral here. But yeah, he got there even with that. Still, the M45 got Australians moving for the flank here. Second MD42 team up for Dumais. Sappers there pinned down. He gets a few point on a neutral. Sappers are taking heavy losses as the MD42 unloads burst after burst of fire. But of course, with the Kettenkreuzer, he spots the Australians flanking in there. Up north, Pioneers in heavy fighting. Sappers and Australians moving in. Dumais dispatching a second MD42 team with the Australians right in front of it. Can they set up in time? Can they shoot the Australians point blank? And they do get the shots off, suppressing them and killing Bruce out of Adelaide, I think, if that's the place. MD4 turning around here. Section forced back. And there we go, we got a Panzergrenadier for Dumais. Yeah, fast rush strat here. But again, lacking infantry definitely has a lot of risks associated with it. In particular, since it's worth noting, currently for the cyber builder's guard, he's not going to have any snares. So he's going to be also relying heavily on mines of the Kettenkreuzer in case, Momo4sho rushes out some light vehicles to try and counter this. So again, very risky strategy. Very risky. Definitely not one, again, I'd recommend to a new or maybe even the average player unless they're really willing to accept the risks. Sappers has spawned the Kettenkreuzer, which of course has to hightail out the fast as the Sten guns Mark II, they just unload countless 9mm bullets into the Kettenkreuzer. Pioneers of course have to fix all that stuff out. But so far Dumais is managed to set up some pretty Dumaising map control here versus Momo4sho. So quite impressive work here, and again shows it can be done, but there's certainly already been a few moments where things would have gone pretty pear-shaped. He can't go for a Pentagon squad, and he does do, so that's definitely the thing I would expect him to go. Machine gun there. Oh, flank, but Momo had one of his men stick the face out too far there. But in this case, still panned out here for Momo. Up north, German forces rapidly advancing. Kettenkreuzer going straight for the fuel pump right outside here, Momo's base. Again, it's all about disruption. It's all about hurting the economy, in particular the fuel economy. So, of course, aggressive strand here. Panzergrenadier is almost done. We got tech for Momo. Section here of Australians caught with the MD42. Center and south falling to Australian forces, as Dumais, of course, the current build is also, shall I say, contract forces. But there you go, Panzergrenadiers out there, equipped with the Sturmgewehr 44. Australians forced to, of course, withdraw here, as MD42 fire is not exactly good for their health. South side being seized by the sappers. We've got tank traps here, basically there to, of course, block the way for any Kettenkreuzer. Could also mean he can just lay down a mine there. I mean, infantry is going to be able to move around, but the Kernkrad won't be able to get there for easily. Pack 40 there for Dumais. Obviously anticipating, like, you know, Humber here, or maybe a Stuart out of Momo4sho. He gets out the Pack 40 first, which is also important because, again, he doesn't have any snares. He has no Panzerfausts. Said he will, in my opinion, need more infantry. MD4 to catch him on the Australian sections. We got a marksman shot there on the Panzergrenadiers down to already just Ludwig, Heinrich and Rudolf, as Albert and Karl there dropped out. Yeah, Dumais is just absolutely keeping up map control, maintaining some immense pressure here on Momo4sho. Got the Pack 40 out here. And we do get the Humber there for Momo4sho. Not much of a surprise. Again, it's definitely been catching on more in the metagame as more people are starting to appreciate its charms. But, that said, it is fairly squishy, so you do have to be careful with it. Sappers have his MD42. Mines exploding in the center here. And a bit north of center there, costing Momo4sho countless Australians. Many bruises expiring there in the flowery fields of Faymonville. And I suppose it would be more like Faymonville. Kernkrad there, heavily damaged by Vetchini too. Does need to maintain his Kettenkrad. We do get that second Panzergrenadier squad. We also got healing here for Momo4sho. Certainly very important here with 2 sections already heavily damaged and the third one away that is also very low on health here. Smart move there. Panzergrenadiers moving up. Second squad almost done there as well for Dumais. Machine gun being assailed by Momo's Humber. Armored car there. Laying down some heavy fire there against those bloody Jerrys. Pack 40 moving in there. The Panzer up there, Kanone 40.
Have been deployed to the front.
There we go. Good shot on the Humber, slamming right through the side armor, giving the crew quite a bit of a shake up there. Kernkrad sees in the center, south side. Kernkrad spotted by the sappers, but those in turn spotted by the MD42. A lot of action, a lot of furious maneuvering here between Momo and Dumais. We got that second Panzergrenadier squading southwards. Will Dumais tag up? Will he go for Stooks? I'm guessing that he's going to tag up. But we'll see with Dumais. You never know. Pack 40 there trying to hide out amongst the flowers here. And Kernkrad detected. Worth noting, we haven't seen any upgrades for the Australians here out of Momo4sho as of yet. Nothing further in this base either. In a pinch, of course, you can call in the 2-pounder gun. Well, we actually get here the support elements. We also got mechanized with a raid package, medical station. So a lot happening here for Dumais in a short amount of time. Machine shot with the Humber. Good move there, of course, by Momo4sho. He knows where the pack is. So striking where it isn't is a pretty smart idea. Panzers being apart by the Humber. Southern point is seized. German force there routed. Others caught in trouble here with the sappers. Of course, worth noting about Momo's, but both sapper sections upgrade the minesweepers because he's obviously quite aware that, you know, Dumais is going to lay down a lot of mines. So, thumbs up there. Kernkrad down. Momo there scoring a good hit there for the British Empire. That will certainly clip Dumais' wings a bit and make it a bit hard for him just, you know, exert that otherwise very strong map control he's been going for. So, quite impressive work with the double Kernkrads here so far by Dumais. Got the Stuarts there being unlocked here for Momo4sho. We also got the 2-pounder gun out here as well. Bring in some light anti-tank weapons here.
Victory point is under enemy
The German equivalent to that would have been the Pack 36, which was a 37mm gun. It was also known as the Army door-knocking device, so Heeres Anklopfgerät. It wasn't very good, and they actually, to increase its penetration, they end up like attaching a grenade externally to the gun. Like, you know, fire something a bit bigger that way. Fun fact. A bit increased penetration, but they had to get very close with it. Northeast trench moving in, caught by the Panzergrenadiers. Kernkrad moving up, Humber on the move again, catching the Kernkrad. Pack 40 setting up here. A lot of action. Arcade out here for Dumais. Guessing he went for that support elements maybe for Nebelwerfer, but a Stuke would certainly be nice to see as well. Stuart light tanks there for Momo. Lightly anticipating the Arcade out of Dumais with the counter strategy going for an Arcade does fit in nicely, but also I suspect Dumais just has a tendency of just, you know, aiming for it as well. There's definitely some Marrow players who really like it, and if I recall correctly, Dumais is one of those mechanized players in general, so that obviously means, you know, having a Stuart out is a fairly good counter. And of course, in that sense, having experience with the player can also help out. Like, you know, players know I like to go for Stooks. They do like to, you know, try and bring out the Stook counters. Stuart's on the way there. Almost done here for Momo4sho. South side here. Australians being caught with infantry in the arc guard. We finally got some Australian upgrades here with the Scopely Enfield rifles.
Ready to be deployed.
After there can soon be called in. You can also go for the Stug. We'll have to see, of course, what happens once Momo's Stuart, of course, becomes quite apparent there. The M3 Stuart light tank, known by the British as the Honey Stuart, of course, was a very smooth ride. Fun fact there. They are. Dumais still making very good strides in terms of map control, obviously in part because with raid packages, Achterad can also grab points. There you go, Humber and Stuart, that's going to go for the Achterad here. Can of course deploy smoke. Pack 40 setting up here, Achterad taking a lot of damage here, smoke deployed there, Pack 40 setting up here. But we can see the Momo spotting it just hit deploying a smoke screen of his own, so that's a lot of smoke here, quickly being deployed by both sides. North Sappers rounded by the Panzer Grenadiers, Ken Krauts laying down mines. Again, just Dumais on point with all these mines. We in fact do get the Nebelwerfer here. Meanwhile, Momo's brought up artillery of his own, in this case a mortar. Bit of a difference there, of course, in size and quantity of shells. So no Stokes here for Dumais. Tragic, in my opinion, but who knows, he might still surprise. Ken Kraut there. Acting as a spot at this point. Dumais is clearly getting a bit more conservative with his little Kettenkart. And the infantry squad, of course, for Dumais would also think be a good idea here. Now the Panzer Grenadiers could be great. Of course, he could also be planning to go for the Panzer Company, in which case Starstorm would be good.
A Nebelwerfer weapon is available.
There you go, Nebelwerfer ready. Humber striking at an isolated Panzer squad in the south. Machine also there, a bit exposed. Can Dumais get some anti-tank support down here? Up north, we got the Achterad here striking at the Australians. Of course, one thing that is worth noting about Momo's force composition, while he does have a lot of infantry, none of them have anti-tank grenades. This does allow Dumais to get somewhat aggressive with his Achterad as long as he clears of the Stuart light tank. And of course, the anti-tank guns. There you go, Nebelwerfer barrage here close to Momo's base, likely looking to maybe catch a major, in this case the mortar. Panzer got himself in trouble with the Stuart light tank, trying to grab the southern fuel point. We got 285 to 468. Dumais here with a sterling victory point lead here over those bloody English and Australians. Pack 40 number 2 for Dumais. Clearly that Stuart alongside the Humber is starting to get a bit here to Dumais. And he's trying to respond to this with another anti-tank gun. Likely indicating a Panzer Company, I imagine. We also got a Panzer Grenadier Company upgrade there, the officers' quarters. That, of course, benefits both the Panzer Grenadiers, the Nebelwerfer, and the two packs. So, and the Achterad as well. So certainly a very strong upgrade at this point here for Dumais. Back at the base for Momo4sho. Not much happening there for now. No tech yet. Though, of course, that is in part due to excellent harassment here by Dumais. And, of course, by extension, good fuel control. Definitely has made it tough here for Momo4sho to go for multiple light vehicles and easily tag up. And the officers' quarters almost done. That will certainly make things a bit tough as well here for Momo4sho. Fresh assault here by the 7th Armoured Division across the centre. Mortar getting to work again. Mines being laid down. Momo clearly starting to get a bit annoyed here with Dumais moving about freely. And the Humber there, spotted by a pack crew, takes a nasty hit. We got the packs already taken in ambush mode. And a fresh Nebelwerfer barrage out here for Dumais and Deutschland. Momo, though, as soon as he can, pops the company command post. Guessing maybe some fast food guards. South side, Momo has completely abandoned the map for now, allowing Dumais to just gobble it all up like it's free real estate. Grenades up northwest, the Panzer Grenadiers, but they dodge it mostly. The Stu does get a nice hit in. Further up north, hit points being seized. Company command post slowly getting ready here for Momo. Of course, we can also withdraw the Stewart and the Humber right away and say calling the Matilda here versus Dumais. That could also be a very solid idea considering they've got 2 packs out already. We're going to have to see what exactly Momo4sho does. I mean, as the British, once he hits the late game, you know, that come to command post, his choices really, like, you know, explode in a lot of ways. They can take the game in a lot of directions in ways that just, you know, Dumais can't match. Like, again, suddenly withdrawing his light vehicles and turning them into something bigger. As an example, we got foot guards as well here, and we do get a Humber there being withdrawn, so I mean, I'll not be surprised to see the Stewart being withdrawn as well here eventually. And then maybe seeing a Matilda here out of Momo, or perhaps even going for a Grant. For now, that does seem like here Momo's going to keep the Stewart in the fight. German panzers in northwards. Dumais, meanwhile, though, has yet to take up here. And there you go, we got a Crusader tank here for Momo. Not the Matilda 2, which is what we'll anticipate with double packs out. And as I say this, Dumais does go for the pack 40. Panzer Company and Momo almost lose an Australian section right on his base. South side, though, we do see one of the bigger developments here as Dumais' MD42 team here in the south gets nabbed by the Australians. And the foot guard section arrives. So Momo is definitely really angling here for a more aggressive comeback now, and Dumais is definitely starting to feel the pressure of that a bit. Perhaps even feeling the pressure of being a bit late to go for that Panzer Company. Perhaps. So Momo is really cooking up here now. Southern point being seized for the Australians. 2-pounder gun here basically as well. Got 201 missiles of 160. Crusader tank is almost done.
Enemy forces have captured
Smoke deployed around here. Probably anticipating most of the support weapons here out of Dumais center around there. Stewart there as the pack 40. Panzer Company ready. Starstorm could of course be a good idea. Though of course it's not impossible that Dumais is just going to go straight for a Panther or Panzer IV first.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
North here, Arctic versus the Sappers.
Enemy forces have
The
secured
Pioneers.
all victory points.
And there we go. Triple cap from Momo on Dumais. Packs trying to hit, 6-pounder gun trying to hit, 2-pounder gun actually trying to hit the cannon. Probably does them with 6-pounder gun or Nebula Fire though. Hitting a lot of, you know, Momo's clustered up support weapons. Certainly bit unideal here by Momo to position his support weapons in, like, you know, a small circular area, if you will, where Nebula could do a lot of damage. That was definitely, I think, a bit of a tactical miss there. Momo, I do understand how it happened, you know, and everything, but that still doesn't make it ideal. That was great for the Nebula crew. Look at that, Jürgen! Yeah, the British presented a little present for us. Let's burn it. Oh, like the Reichstag. We didn't burn that. No, of course not. Grant's there being prepared here for Momo4sho. Crusader swing in the southwards. Of course, he could just withdraw the Crusader for the Grant, and that might be why actually Momo went for the Crusader here, just to have some tank on the field. But then he can just quickly withdraw it as soon as, like, the Grant's become an option again. That is one of those things the British do have as a bit of an advantage, the way they can, like, you know, just really operate a very fluid strategy once it's to the late game, thanks to withdraw and refit. It's one of those very powerful abilities in the hands of, you know, a smart player. Storm Panzer IV for Dumais, that of course is another option. Only got there's all that infantry and support weapons, that of course will fall a bit short versus armor, though I imagine that's where the packs are meant to do the will of the Vespers. Got the Mechanized abilities as well here. Up north, Pioneer spotted by that lone Stewart. More Nebula Fire here. But it's got the Grant researching, and he could withdraw either his light tank or his cruiser tank, but we'll have to see if he does that. But it is a distinct possibility. And there we go. Sturmpanzer here for Dumais. Giving Dumais that, you know, heavier firepower punch he clearly decides here versus Momo4sho. As Momo4sho is really staging a good comeback now. He was Dumais up. Dumais will just, you know, run, you know, all over here in the early mid game. Goals now having also a lot more infantry is playing, I think, a big role here for Momo. And this is also where Dumais' strategy does, you know, find himself caught a bit flat-footed, is he just only has 2 infantry squads. It's like, really, like, you know, push across the map, two with the loss of at least 1 cannon crowd. So I do think Dumais really needs to, like, call in some Starstorm or some more Panzer Grenadiers right about now. Or even just some grenadiers, but Dumais, in my opinion, definitely needs more infantry. Like, my usual rule of thumb is like a minimum of 3 infantry squads. 4 is the sort of more happy, you know, number. 5 is like, you know, more, you know, solid maximum, but not something you have to go for, but in the right hands can be good. And 6 is like, you know, you need to be really, really good with the infantry to make that work. But we can do it. And there you go. Star Stone for Dumais. 2 thumbs up. Meanwhile, Needler Barrage, and there we go. Momo4sho. So much punched up right at the edge of his base, of course, presents a massive, tantalizing target here for Dumais, Needler Barrage, and his foot guards in particular take massive amounts of damage, but no casualties, of course. Momo can just withdraw them and get them healed up, and that way actually avoid the casualties. Meanwhile, Starstorm almost done. Arctrat Panzers in Norfolk's got the Crusader hiding out here, upgraded with the 6-pounder gun.
Shock veterans have been relinquished to us.
I doubt at this point Momo4sho intends to withdraw that, though. That's clearly a sign he intends to keep it. We got the Starstorm here ready for Dumais and Deutschland. Hardened men of the Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision. Baldelading has the Panzerkorps in the Australian Sea. Arctrat moving up, centerward sea. Sturm has been clashing and smashing the sappers here. A single high explosive shell there decimates the unit, leaving few men alive, and even then, only barely. Grant strikes, but he's being met here with pack fire. North here, Arctrat trying to the Crusader here that could cost Dumais. Big 2 points wise, he's still maintaining control. And no! Got here Bishop actually now for Momo4sho. That's pretty rare to see in a 1v1, and even more so this late into the game, but it does kind of make sense, and particularly on a small amount like this, that can be quite effective just like this Nebulef, and I think it sort of probably responds at this point to the Nebulef, and the increasing amount of damage he's just doing to Momo4sho. Like, even if it didn't like killing the foot guards, it did force him to spend time in the base, you know, getting healed up, and he's about to just do the send him into the fires there. Oh god. Momo, your foot guards are on fire. Well, their feet are. Sounds like Pioneer's in trouble. Yeah, he had to retreat and get the heal up again. Like, they're spending so much time just being patched up at this point. Even Nietzsche would have to see it. That doesn't exactly make them stronger just because it's not killing them. After they need some repairs. More Pioneers there for Dumais. Up north here, Crusader ambushing the lone Panzergrenadiere. 120 with 362. Momo, though, definitely, you know, needs to start delivering some heavy hits here to Dumais. I mean, he definitely had his comeback moment, but already now, Dumais seems to be eclipsing it here with some good old-fashioned Kopfstahl. Grant striking himself is going to catch that Sturmpanzer for this could cost here. Dumais is actually sending really deep here. He might have intended to blow up the tank trap, but instead he ends up getting just blasted by the British tank. That said, clearly Dumais, Momo's concerned here. Oh, what is going on here? Was just going to crash it here. Also worth noting that apparently this can actually maintain the weight of a Sturmpanzer for, like, I'm fairly certain this game had actual, you know, more realistic physics, that Sturmpanzer would crash into the river, but that's another story. Foot guards here, they're going for it. Arctrat pack for the cornerbat's body. Really good push for a moment. This could prove to be decisive against Dumais. And we got the Bishop on the way there. Pack for getting flanked by the Grant. Foot guards giving the push here. Arctrat taking damage, but there you go. MP42 setting up. Starstorm joining in the counterattack here. And Dumais restores some semblance of order here, even as British forces of the 7th Armour continue to, like, leave Dumais a bit cut off. And there you go. Bishop is almost ready. A Starstorm in trouble. Pack for the crew have expired. And the Crusader dives in and going for the Arctrat armored car here. Dumais could, of course, go for a Panther now. And there you go. Massive blow here to Dumais. Bishop has also arrived here and is immediately bombarding, I think, here already. Machine gun crew wiped out. Pack in trouble here. Momo is just not letting go like a savage sloth there. His claws have been hooked into Dumais. And he's tearing his flesh apart. Let that be a lesson for you, kids. Never get into a fight with a sloth. At least a fist fight, anyways. Panthers on the way. That was a beautiful assault there by Momo. That was actually, like, had a lot of elements going on with it. basically caught Dumais' force composition in a bad position there. So 2 thumbs up there. That was beautiful. More grants there for Momo4sho. His Crusader has gone on his last crusade. Meanwhile, Sturmpanzer need repairs. Panther slowly arriving here for Dumais and the Hamlin-Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision.
Panther tank is ready to serve.
There you go, Panther ready. The Panzerkampfwagen 5. Gefechtsbereit.
We have lost control of the victory point.
Nearlevel's body here with the Grant, but Panther there moves into the rescue. High velocity sent from the gun, the engaging foot guards to return the favour of North here. Panzer Grenadiers with Starsum support catching here Momo's beleaguered sappers and pushing them away.
We do not hold any victory points. We must counterattack.
So yeah, Momo has stalled the bleeding at 75 points versus Dumais 328, and he's got the triple cap going at least briefly. That was really brutally effective. Definitely going to be a tough spot here for Dumais to get back from. Not impossible for sure, but it's gotta be tough. Make no mistake. And there you go. Fresh needle fire around the center. Bishop moving about here. Almost had them, almost mortar. Up north there, Grand engaging a lone Panzer Grenadier squad.
A capture point is being
Dumais really being hit a lot across a lot of points here by Momo. And Strong's like need all the points. Starstorm here now being assaulted. Panther's moving in here. Australian force can't threaten the Panther, which engages the Grant tank there with absolutely ruthless efficiency. Can Momo save his Grant tank here, or will Dumais' Panther put it to rest permanently? Another Pack 40 there for Dumais, going for the Grant tank there in deep trouble here. Panther Veterans 1, we got the Pack 40 seized by Momo there, saving it with the assistance of the Foot Guards. And the South Sturmpanzer rushing in, getting flanked though. Got 75 to 96 here. Coming back the Panther, Starstorm the catching, and the Foot Guards got the Stars Assault there, inspiring them to aim the machine gun a bit better and more aggressively. How do you do that? And we got Momo now bombarding Dumais' base. Pack 40 ready. Battle is only here. Continue to get hot and hot here. Pack 40 ready. Engaging Momo's Grant tank here. Panzers moving in. Machine gun mortars and sending the trouble here with the needle alpha. Part of Momo's or Dumais' assault here is caught, but not all of it. And they slip past here the arc of fire. Momo center giving way here. North here we got the Starstorm, mess the foot of the Australians. Down to 2 men, need to withdraw them here, I think. Got 75 to 276. The Sturmpanzer's on the move again. 75 to 274. Dumais continues to maintain a victory point lead, but in other respects, he's continually, you know, struggling here.
Victory point lost.
Can he turn around? Like, maybe gets out another Panther, maybe a Panther's 4. There's a chance here. So if you can, like, launch a good push against Momo. Panther northward sea. Whoops. Roaming through. Needle fire here on this western position again, hoping to get lucky, hoping to catch some of, you know, Momo's forces in a nasty incendiary strike, but unfortunately for Dumais here, his roll of the dice turns up nothing.
Pioneer infantry killed.
And a Pioneer squad wiped out. Oh! Snap, they're caught repairing the Sturmpanzer by the Bishop, and now the Nearbuffs and Chops really bunch up everything too closely there. Well, a good reminder here, let me just pause to explain this, but when you have a situation where there's artillery on both ends of the map, don't post your stuff too close to your own artillery because it's going to draw enemy artillery fire like it did here. So what Dumais should have done is like kept it somewhere a bit further away so a stray shot that might try and target the Nearbuff can't accidentally hit it. Bit of an important piece of advice there. Grant heading north here, Panther moving in, turning the gun here on the Grant side armor. Grant respond, but only with the 30mm guns here, the main guns are pointing in a completely different direction. We got 74, 253 here. One grunt already heavy damaged. 6 pack following into flank here. We got another grunt for Momo. In the center, Sturmpanzer with pack support going at it. MD42 white and about to get destroyed. Dumais can soon go for another Panther, and certainly with 3 grunts soon on the field here. 2 Panthers could be a very good investment for Dumais if he can survive long enough for the second Panther to hit, because once Momo gets 3 grunts, Momo might get just a bit more aggressive again.
The enemy is down to only 50 points. Stand firm.
Both guards Australians are marching forward into the Sturmpanzer for his gun. Shots bouncing, grunts going forward, pack 40 coming the flank somewhere. He's going to eat the Panther down here, and there we go. Momo once more like a savage sloth descending upon Dumais. Helplessly watching in horror as the Sturmpanzer is being swarmed by the ground tanks. Most of the shots are bouncing, but just enough going through there, and we got infantry being wiped all across the place. Dumais' losses are staggering. They're spiraling out of control here. 9 points left. Dumais is holding on narrowly. He's pushing in everything on this victory, but it's costing him so much. 6 points left. 5 points left. He moved the Panthers to the northern victory point. That was clearly a mistake there by Dumais. Oh dear, and the same in the south here. He actually abandoned the points when he was so close to victory. Oh dear, that was a bit of a throw there by Dumais. Jesus, he was so close to winning this. In the end, he just flubbed it. Perhaps just repetition set in and just mechanics. But either way, that was a really fierce fight. Some great pushes there by Momo4sho, for sure. But also some great plays there by Dumais. An absolutely hectic and fantastic match. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Links. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.